I'm GREYMOND. I'm an expert in OCD recovery because for the last 19 years, I've been helping people fully recover from OCD. If you would like to do personal coaching with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. Let's talk about being a hero with the avoidances. A lot of the times, especially if you go to a therapist who don't know what they're talking about, they will do exposures with you in session. And they say that this will help you recover. But a lot of the times, what can happen is that if the exposure is too much, that person will later go home and ruminate. So yeah, they were a hero facing that exposure, but what happened afterwards? For the rest of the day, did you make your OCD better or worse? And that is the question that you need to ask yourself. Can you handle this exposure without after ruminating? Meaning that afterwards, you cannot do response a lot. The point of exposure is it's ERP, exposure, response, prevention. The point is response prevention. It's not to scare yourself half to death. That's not the point. The point is to do response prevention. So question to you that you should be asking yourself all the time, if you do have avoidances in your life that you want to face, is after I face this avoidance, will I be able to do response prevention? And I mean, you never really 100% know, but you can say with fair certainty. A good rule of thumb is that if the exposure is higher than level 7 anxiety, it gives you higher than level 7 anxiety, then probably that exposure is too high. Like level 8 is max. Don't do exposures that are level 9 or 10. You will not be able to handle it afterwards. And then if you do the wrong things afterwards, meaning react a lot, whether through compulsions or rumination, or checking behaviors or whatever, you're actually making your OCD worse, not better. So even though you did an exposure the whole day, your response to that exposure actually made your OCD worse, even though you were a hero and did the push. Do you know what I mean? So bite what you can chew. With clients, I focus first of all on rumination as our main priority. Unless they don't ruminate a lot and they're just doing compulsions, such as like in the case of like cleaning OCD, things like that, that might be a little bit different. But for most people, rumination is my number one priority with clients. Compulsions, if they have any, depending if it's bureau or not, number 2. And avoidances is third. Because as we reduce rumination and compulsions, the anxiety drops and then they're able to handle avoidances. Don't do avoidances as your first thing because it's, or take it very, very slow. If you're going to do it that way, take it very slow. But you have to be, again, very careful to be able to do correct response prevention afterwards. And if you feel like your whoever you're working with doesn't know what they're doing, it's probably because they don't know what they're doing. So do what's right for you. If you feel like something is too much, something is too much. Don't let anybody talk you into anything. Thank you for listening. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you would like to do private coaching with me, please sign up through youhaveocd.com. I'll see you tomorrow.